What's up YouTube, Jeff back again. Today another very exciting Samsung video for you guys. Today we're going to talk about Samsung Cloud, backing up your Samsung phone, and some of the confusing things around doing this, because honestly Samsung has changed things a little bit from how it worked in the beginning when Samsung Cloud first started. In fact, a lot of your stuff on your phone is now saved to OneDrive by default, which I think a lot of people don't even know this necessarily. So I figured it'd be nice to talk about that, give you guys some insight on how to do this, and also a few hidden settings that are within inside the Samsung Cloud application on your Galaxy phone. Before we get started, I want to thank my son Jonathan for giving me his Pachycephalosaurus dinosaur here to hang out with us in the video. Always appreciate that. I also want to remind you guys that if you're interested in saving some money on your wireless service, you can get premium wireless by switching to my partners at Mint Mobile. Right now, they have one of their best deals of the year. You can get unlimited premium wireless for just $15 a month. Now, you guys know I've talked about it quite a bit on the channel. They have numerous plans for different data sizes. They've got a 5 gig, 15 gig, 20 gig, an unlimited plan. But as you can see, for their sale they have right now, everything is $15 a month, which means the unlimited plan, of course, is the best value. You're getting it for 50% off the usual price. All the Mint plans come with unlimited talk and text, nationwide coverage, mobile hotspot included as well. It's very simple to switch to Mint, either an eSIM or a physical SIM. And I've been using them now for about 9.5 months here in Phoenix, Arizona. Had great service, and I highly recommend taking advantage of this deal. It's one of the best deals they have every year. Go to my link, mintmobile.com/Springer. Sign up for this 3-month unlimited plan. It's also in the pinned comment description. And I'm also going to send you any smartphone case of your choice, like this beautiful Samsung leather official case for the S23 Ultra. You can choose any case and also any phone. It doesn't have to be a Samsung phone. Just go to mintmobile.com/Springer. Also in the pinned comment description. Get in touch with me via Twitter DM or email to send out that case. And I'm doing this as a personal thank you. Mint is not doing it directly. We really appreciate Mint for being partners with the channel. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at how this works with Samsung Cloud. So if you go into your Galaxy settings here, you'll find, if you search Samsung Cloud, which I already had there, but I'll go ahead and type it in so you can see kind of what pops up. You search Samsung Cloud, you'll find Samsung Cloud down here, and there's a lot of different options, but the Samsung Cloud option there is the one that you want. This will take you to the apps and features. There's actually a lot of stuff in here that I'd like to dig into in future videos, but if you go into the Samsung Cloud options here, this will take you to the Samsung Cloud homepage. Now, first of all, before we get into some of these things, the first thing I want to mention is if you go up here to the 3-dot menu and go to the settings, you'll find a couple of useful things. The first one is something I talked about before, and that is that a lot of Samsung apps actually have the hidden option to enable them on the app screen. So if you go ahead and enable this, then you'll be able to find this inside your app drawer. You can see Samsung Cloud is right there. So I added the icon to the app drawer, and there it is. So now if we go back over to our settings and go back into the Samsung Cloud, here you can take a look at a couple of the options. So first of all, one thing I wanted to mention is that your gallery is now synced with OneDrive. So this happened a couple of years ago that Samsung made this the default. So if you actually tap on this, it's going to take you into the OneDrive application and show your OneDrive storage and all that kind of stuff. So you can see down here, I've got mine syncing screenshots on my phone. You can choose which albums you want to sync in particular. It'll show you all the different albums and how much data space they take up on your phone. And you can also free up phone space by deleting some of the stuff that you obviously have then synced to your OneDrive. Down here, you can see all the items that are synced. And if you go over here, then it'll take you into the OneDrive application as well, where you can manage everything. You can also choose to sync while roaming and all that good stuff. So basically everything in Gallery is now in Microsoft OneDrive. I think a lot of people don't realize this, that you actually do need a OneDrive account if you want to sync your gallery in the cloud, because Samsung Cloud no longer does that by default. Now, these other things down here are things that you can sync directly to Samsung Cloud. Samsung Cloud is still a thing. It just doesn't sync certain data like your photos and videos from Gallery. But Bluetooth, AR emoji, calendar, contact, Samsung Internet history, and favorites, bookmarks, reminders, Samsung Notes, which you have to give permission for in order to do that. You can then allow that, enable that as well. You've got a phone permission. So you go in here, go down to permissions, and then just install the phone permission here, allow, and then you should be able to go back and have Samsung Notes synced as well. Wi-Fi, you can sync your Wi-Fi settings. And then down here, you can do backup data and restore data. So if you want to back up the data from this current phone, you can go in here, see all the stuff that you would want to back up. There's a lot of things you can back up, including contacts, calendar, calls, messages, your clock settings, your main settings, your home screen, and your apps. You can also do the same thing if you want to restore then down there. So I pretty much back up everything except AR emoji, which I don't really care about. At the top, they'll show you when one of your devices is going to have a backup that's expiring. So basically, they only store the backup data in the cloud for so long because they can be very large. So they'll let you know, that way you can go ahead and restore it on something if you need to. Now, a couple other things here in the settings. There's also a couple of other important things. You can first see the privacy notice and permissions for Samsung Cloud in here, but you may also want to download or erase your personal data. So you can actually access all of the personal data that Samsung has based on information they've collected from you using your device by going to the Samsung privacy website. So if you go to the Samsung privacy website, obviously then you're going to have to sign into your Samsung account. You can download all that data. In fact, with inside the Samsung Cloud app, which we were just at, you can also then directly erase all that data if you wanted to. Now, of course, if you're going to continue using Samsung services and things, you want to use customization services, probably not a good idea, but it's good to know that you have that option from a privacy perspective. So I just want to let you guys know that a lot of the stuff that you have stored in your Samsung phone is also synced with OneDrive in addition to Samsung Cloud, how to back up and erase your personal data. And then, of course, the other important thing is if you want a link or an app shortcut to Samsung Cloud in your app screen, you can do that as well. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification icon for future videos like this. Again, if you guys want to get some premium wireless from my partners at Mint Mobile, mintmobile.com/Springer. Sign up for any 3-month Mint Mobile plan. Get in touch with me on Twitter, DM, or email, and I'll get you guys that free case as a personal thank you for you guys trying Mint. 50% off the unlimited plan right now. An amazing deal. I appreciate Mint for being partners with the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.